two topics, but you go ahead first.
Yeah, we just wanted to know has Mayor Bloomberg spoken to you about reviving a congestion pricing bill or something like it?
No, the mayor has not discussed that with me, and if he cares to, be happy to do it. But would be no consensus within the conference at this time to bring up congestion pricing.
Where do you stand on that? Could it be
I opposed it in the past, and I don't believe it's the right way to go.
Why?
It costs money. People cannot afford to spend any more money, and that's the reason.
It's another tax, essentially.
It's just another tax, it's another fee, people can't afford it.
What about the Senate Dems float the idea of exchanging the congestion pricing for repealing the MTA payroll tax? Would you be open to that?
You know, again, I would prefer to eliminate the payroll tax when the state can afford it. It was the wrong tax in the first place. But, you know, it just, the congestion pricing is just another tax on people that commute into the city.
I wanted to ask you about the independent Democrats, gave them some committees.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that? And are they going to be able to meet in your conference with you now?
Well, first of all, they asked. The other Democrats, the 26 minority, did not ask for committee assignments. They asked. We had two Republicans that served as committee chairs when we were in the minority, and I thought it was totally appropriate to show the spirit of bipartisanship can exist in Albany.
Now you're still.
Will they meet in the conference, though? I mean, if they're committee chairs, are they allowed to go into your private conferences?
You know, they did not indicate any interest in really doing that, but we will work closely with them, you know, on the agenda within those committees. And I think it can be, you know, workable and show that, you know, Republicans and Democrats are working together.
What do you have to say about what happened yesterday with the rules changes and the Democrats getting all up in arms over that, especially over a couple of the measures like not preventing the LG from casting the deciding vote on
Well, this is really to clarify that issue. We've always felt that it would take 32 members of the Senate, and remember the Lieutenant Governor is not an elected member of the Senate. So we felt it was appropriate to clarify that issue, that the temporary president, majority leader, should be elected by senators, not potentially by the Lieutenant Governor. Okay?
And why did you think it was necessary? It's sort of the same thing, but why was it necessary to put it into the rules if you guys thought that was
because
de facto how it worked
it
anyway?
clarifies it, and if that situation ever arose in the future, you know, it's very clear, and you would avoid lawsuits, and government would be able to function.
So it's not a power grab, like Senator
what they're
Sanders
saying.
Not a
said?
power grab. It's just clarifying rules. If you look at some of the rules changes we had yesterday, it was all about committee structure, functioning. There's no power grab in all of that. We're going to have more rule changes that come up that are going to open up the process more, and you know, empower committee chairs more. There's a lot more to come, but we have to start functioning, and this is what yesterday was about.
The Democrats said you were trying to ram it through. I mean, you had said, and Senator Bonasek had said that there would be a deliberative process, there'd be an open process. Did any of that occur?
If you look at the rule changes, they weren't anything that were dramatic, that needed a lot of study. And we have to function, we have to get our committees going. We needed to separate out, change one rule in terms of opening up alcoholism committee. We needed to change dual reference in terms of codes because the committee is functioning. Economic development, we wanted to make sure that committee is empowered to review any types of mandates that may hurt small businesses. So I think it was just part of the orderly process in terms of the Senate functioning.
And what about the IDC? You gave them 4 committee chairs?
We gave them 3 committee chairmanships and then head of the Administrative Review Committee.
Why was that done?
Because everybody talks about bipartisanship. I indicated probably a month and a half ago that I would be giving Democrats committee chairmanships. They asked, the 26 in the minority did not ask.
Okay, there wasn't a payoff? You don't think that
No.
they're part of your...
No. No, I don't think it was a payoff any more than when they appointed Senator Morahan and Senator Maziel as his committee chairs, that was a payoff.
Thanks, Senator.
Thank you, Senator.